They woke up in the morning, checked on this guy, and he was dead. So he died in this area.
Why does this sound like it's following us?
No, there's no man and lady here.
What?
If you are here, can you make your presence known? All you need to do is come up close to us. Diseased. This just crawled out. Can you hear voices?
Can you voices coming from this way? Yeah.
Oh my god, I don't like it. I can't see. Hi Crypt Keepers, thank you so much for tuning in to AmysCrypt. Tonight we are checking out a location with a very disturbing name. This place is known as Dead Man's Pass, and there's actually a very good reason for this name. It's also said to be haunted, so stay tuned. Dead Man's Pass exists in Gawler, South Australia. The area's name came about because of a true gruesome story that occurred in the past. Many people also claim this place to be haunted. Shadow figures and apparitions have been sighted here, while some even claim to have been touched by the unseen. It remains a mystery as to who actually haunts Dead Man's Pass. Maybe this is something we can uncover during tonight's paranormal investigation. Alright guys, so you might think, hey Amy, what's the deal with this place? Sure, it has a creepy name, Dead Man's Pass, but look how nice this place is. How can this beautiful, it's almost like a hiking trail I guess, along a river, like how can this be haunted? And I'll tell you what, the history here guys, it's pretty darn grim, and I'll go over that shortly. But I kind of just wanted to show you a bit of the trail and what the area looks like. Now, a lot of paranormal activity has been reported here, so I can't wait for it to get dark, and I'll probably go through the history and ghost stories in depth once it is dark, just to set the mood. But I mean, I'm really looking forward to tonight because, yeah, once this place gets dark, creepy. So what do you think, Jared?
Yeah, this place seems pretty nice.
Yeah, good location?
Yeah, I think this would be a good one.
You like this haunt?
Yeah, well, it's just, you know, it's just a nice walking trail. So.
Wait till you hear the history though.
But yeah, can't wait.
You do not even know what you're getting yourself into.
Does it have anything to do with this? This chair that's made out of the stuff? What is it? Oh, it actually says something on it.
Nice ass.
Oh, Gawler. Gawler. That's the town we're in.
I don't know.
It's a chair, right? Hang on, let me...
Maybe it relates to the story. I kind of hope not.
Sit down.
Did you look for spiders first?
Oh, there's down there. I just stepped in.
Oh, Jared. I don't like the look of them magpies. They're just in the middle of the path. Like, why? Why are they there? I need to walk down there. Do you reckon they'll be, like, around at night and might attack us?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, great.
What about the ducks? Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my god, what are we getting ourselves into tonight, guys? I don't know what's worse, the birds or this. This just crawled out onto, I guess this is the path. Jared just spotted him. Oh, don't do that.
It's about that big. That's not that big for Australian standards though.
Yeah, put your finger next to him to show everyone.
No, I'll put my hand there so you can see. Rough size.
Oh, put it back. Okay guys, enough birds, enough spiders. We're waiting for it to lose light so we can get into the ghost stuff. Right, Crypt Keepers, the sun has gone down. It's dark. It's very dark. Creepy, isn't it?
Yes, and there's lots of bugs around.
Oh my god, there's a moth right here.
Yeah, there's lots of bugs.
So we are sitting outside, so please excuse the noise, the bugs, all that kind of good stuff. But before we kind of jump into exploring and investigating, yeah, there was just a noise over here. It's all good though. I'm going to run through the dark history of this location, which Jared, you don't really know anything about, do you? As well as some of the paranormal stuff, the ghost stories that happen here. So I just want to say though, this whole area here has a lot of history, and it goes back pretty far, like even further back, you know, from documented history. The indigenous peoples here in Australia, so this area was inhabited by the Ghana people for a long time, and it wasn't until around the 1830s that the early settlers kind of made their way here and they were navigating this sort of area. This place wasn't called Dead Man's Pass always. It was originally Murray Pass.
Murray Pass.
Yeah, and it was super popular with travellers. It was a really good campsite. It had fresh flowing water, and the pass, you know, where it's like shallow and flat, they could cross the river very easy, and they could even cross it with animals, right? Obviously now the name has changed. It's not Murray's Pass, it is Dead Man's Pass.
Dead Man's Pass.
Did you know it's because of a really grisly, true, like grotesque kind of true story? So
I'm guessing a dead man?
Yeah. I shouldn't laugh, but yeah, it's true. So back in the early 1800s, when this area was kind of first getting navigated by the early settlers, there was a group, a party that came through here to survey the land. Now, they were actually travelling from Gawler South into Adelaide, so this was a very good stopover for them. They were going to stop over at Murray Pass. Now, on the way here, they actually picked up a very mysterious man. To this day, like, no one knows who he was or what his story was, but they came across this guy who looked like he was in a bit of trouble. He wasn't doing so good, he was lost, didn't know where he was, and just like super bad condition, like he was dehydrated and starving. So they thought, give him some food, give him some water, pop him on the back of our car, and like he can kind of travel with us. And yeah, they brought him here to Murray Pass. Now, he was in such bad nick, guys, that he couldn't even talk. So he couldn't say who he was, what his business was, you know, why he was out here lost in Gawler. They woke up in the morning, checked on this guy, and he was dead. So he died in this area. Quite sad, and sad that, you know, they never really found out from him who he was. Now, the survey group were like, we don't really want to travel with the corpse. We don't have any tools or way of burying him. So they looked for an alternative method, and this is where things kind of take a creepy turn. So they found along the bank of this river, there was an old gum tree that was kind of like hollowed out, like it had a big hole in the base of it, and they literally shoved this man's body into the tree and kind of like blocked it in with a bunch of rocks so that it wasn't overexposed and animals, you know, didn't get to it. Yeah, so they left the body there. They took some of his clothing to try and get him identified. No one came forward.
So they've never identified this person ever?
No, and because he couldn't talk to them, he couldn't tell them anything because he was, I guess, so sick. They speculate that maybe he was someone foreign who had travelled to Australia by ship, because it was very common to do that back in those days, and I guess somehow he made his way out to Gawler, didn't realise how darn harsh like the Aussie landscape is, got himself in a lot of trouble, and I guess died.
So right? Is his body still here in a tree somewhere?
No. I'm sure you're glad to hear that. This area after this incident kind of became known as Dead Man's Pass. Now, as Gawler became, you know, more built up, grew in population, grew in importance, they thought, it's kind of bad that this has been dubbed Dead Man's Pass now, and it's not really appropriate or good that we've got like this dude's body shoved into a tree down there. Like, maybe we should move it. So they actually, you know, took his remains and moved it to a cemetery up in Gawler. Put him in an unmarked grave though, so he didn't have a headstone or anything like that. He's still there today. I actually want to take you there later.
Ooh.
But it's not actually a cemetery anymore, though that area is also said to be haunted. So yeah, this is Dead Man's Pass. What do you think of that story?
I think it's kind of cool. I mean,
cool.
Is there any other deaths that have been here? So is it him that's said to haunt this place? The guy in the tree? So
there are some ghost stories, and it's interesting for that because I think there has been death all sort of around the area, but there are ghosts here, and it's not really known if it's, you know, the dead man shoved in the tree or somebody else.
Other people that lived here or something.
Yeah. So one of the common things to happen down here is people sighting apparitions or like shadowy figures. So a lot of people, this is a very popular place to come for like a walking trail, bring your dog, even come at night. Like, we've seen people out here. People have reported to sight things. People have also reported being touched by something unseen. And the most common kind of thing that I sort of read about was people feeling like something's touching their legs. And then there's also like a general feeling where people will come down here and feel a bit off, like an uneasiness, as if they're either being watched or they're being followed, but they look around, there's no one there, you know what I mean?
I haven't had any feelings since we've been here, like, because we walked around a little bit during the day.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like that, because like people were walking their dogs and stuff.
Yeah, it seems very chill. That's not even the most interesting ghost story. So there is one that I want to kind of talk to and share. I'll put a link below, but it's actually an experience that a man had, and he kind of shared it on an online forum, just saying, hey, this happened to me. So this man said that this happened, I guess, in the 70s or the 80s, when he was like only 10 years old. And he was local to Gawler. He knew of like the ghost stories, but he was skeptic. So kind of interesting for that. Now, he said he had a really weird experience around Dead Man's Pass. I'm not sure where exactly this happened. He would ride his bike down here all the time, ride his bike with his mate, and on this one particular day he was coming down a hill with his friend. This hill he would always descend, pick up a lot of speed, I guess, and at the bottom of the hill they would always turn left. Like, that was just their route that they took. But on this particular day he was going down the hill, picking up speed, and he heard a voice say in his ear, turn right, urging him to turn right. And he heard it more than once, so he thought, better turn right. Turned right and took like a massive tumble, so his bike flew out from under him, got pretty badly smashed up, and he also like went full speed into a tree. I guess it knocked him out, and he said when he came to, he saw a man and a woman standing there with him, and they were kind of saying to him like, oh, like, you're very lucky, mate, kind of thing. His friend came over to him to check that he was okay, and he asked his friend, he's like, oh, where did the man and the lady go? Did you see them? His friend was like, no, there's no man and lady here. But dude, you almost died. Apparently, as he was coming down the hill, there was, just by coincidence, I guess, a car was coming around the corner. So if he had to have turned left like he normally does, he would have collided head on with the car and probably would have died.
So these ghosts were maybe looking out for him, and
yeah, like maybe there's nothing evil or bad down here.
maybe they're like nice ghosts.
Yeah.
Friendly ghosts.
I mean, I can't say as well that that is the dead man from the tree, because he was there with a woman. And like, who knows? I mean, I do think, oh, this person fell off of their bike and hit a tree very hard. Maybe they had some kind of head trauma when they came to. But the fact that they were hearing the voices telling them what to do and telling them to turn right, it's almost, yeah, like a guardian angel, like, I'm looking out for you. The head trauma doesn't really explain the ghostly phenomena that preceded it. So, I don't know. I think it's, I think it's going to be a cool night. So, are you ready to investigate?
I'm ready.
I'm ready too. Oh guys, check this out. So if you come down here, there's like a lot of history here about, you know, this whole area. This is kind of what the pass looked like back in the day, so 1839. I don't know if that is the tree where the body, you know, was put in. I don't actually think the tree exists anymore, and I'm not exactly sure the point where it was. But yeah, if you come down here and do the trail, like, there's so much like history to check out.
It even talks about the guy.
Yeah, well, that is part of the history. It's named after him, right? So you can't leave that part out. Oh, there's so many bugs out here. Alright, I literally just hit record on a ghost tube session. You guys will see it on the screen below. And remember, it's free to download on Apple and Android. Links are below. But we're just going to go for a walk down the path, see if anything comes through. Kind of explore, I guess, and as we go, I might just reach out. We'll be on the lookout to see if we see anything.
Well, there's that chair.
You're obsessed with that chair, Joe. It's pretty cute, actually. I like that chair. Alright, so my name is Amy, and I'm walking through Dead Man's Pass, or you may know it as Murray Pass, with Jared. We would love to know if there is anybody here with us. If you are here, can you make your presence known? All you need to do is come up close to us. We're not here to hurt you. Are we able to know your name? Can you please tell us? Again, my name is Amy and I'm here with Jared. We welcome you to come and interact, communicate, touch us.
There's so many bugs here.
There really is, huh? I would love to talk to the man who was put in a tree. I don't know if you're still here or if you want to talk.
If someone shoved me in a tree, I don't think I'd want to talk either.
Yeah, I'd be kind of annoyed at that. All the bloody birds.
What about native birds? Cool.
There's also one of these signs.
Diseased.
Diseased. Were you sick when you were picked up and put on the cart? You know, hearing this story, like no one knows much about the man put in the tree. I always assume he was just, you know, worse for wear because he'd been out in like the Aussie bush, so he was dehydrated, hungry, whatever. Maybe he was sick, maybe he had a disease. Maybe I'm just like clutching at straws, I don't know, but it's an interesting response, I guess.
Abused.
Abused?
Ooh, what?
Something just flew into my face.
Amy's getting abused by the bugs.
Yeah, too right. Can you tell me what this red brick structure is, please?
Oh, here it is. So is this a house or?
Well, I don't know.
It doesn't look like it looks like a dam or something to me.
It's literally like, this is it. Oh my god! I don't like it. I can't see.
I think that was just a bird.
Stop shining the light on me. Okay.
All good?
I don't like it.
Just birds.
I don't like it at all. Nah, I hate it. This is all it is. It seems like it should be like a sign or something, you know?
Yeah, I don't know what this is. It doesn't look like a house though. And it looks too modern.
Yeah. If anyone knows, drop a comment, please. I always ask. Teresa? Is there a lady here?
Well, wasn't there a lady and a man that watched that kid on the bike?
Yeah. Like looked out for him, I guess.
Is Teresa an old name though, or a modern name?
I don't know, Mother Teresa. It's
Oh, yeah, I
what
guess it is
think
an
of
old
it,
name.
She's no spring chicken.
Yeah, she's.
Yeah,
I guess it is an old name.
I don't know. Okay. Thank you, Teresa. Are you with a man? If you are with a man, can we also have his name?
Yes, Dead Man's Pass is Amy's nightmare with all the birds.
I'm way too concerned about birds. Like, you know what? I feel like I've had a good run. I haven't had like an AmysCrypt episode in a while where there's been like birds have messed with me. I don't know, maybe people miss it. And for anyone new watching, I have a phobia of birds. Whatever. It is what it is. Now, I've got my K2 on. This measures electromagnetic interference, I guess. So if more lights light up, I mean, some people believe that could be a ghost. Now, I reach out to anyone here at Dead Man's Pass. I hope that we're not intimidating to you or scaring you. We are friendly, and I would love for you to show me that you're here. If you can come towards my hand, that's one way that you can show us that you're here. Can you walk over here towards us? If you can make this light up other colours, that would be amazing. We would both love that. Can you hear voices?
Can hear voices coming from this way, yeah. Just turn the light up all the way up.
So what I could hear male voices. I don't know about you, Jared.
Yeah, I could hear 2 male voices, yep. Or multiple male voices.
It could be, full disclosure guys, obviously we're outdoors. This is like a walking trail, but there's also like, I can hear noises in like the creek. On that side, above the river, there's like residential houses, same up here. It's not like a busy, really built up area, but because we're in the dark, like there could be some people out here.
It's got to be an animal though.
Yeah, there's so many animals here. So, I'm gonna get... Normally we do SLS on like, we put it on a tripod and keep it still. We don't have the luxury because we're walking on a trail, so I'm gonna do it on here instead. For those of you that are new, SLS is an app we developed which detects human bodies. So I'm gonna demonstrate by showing Amy. So yeah, it's an app that we developed that detects people. So there you go.
If there's anybody out here, can you meet us along the path?
There's 2 beeps, but nothing was there.
Why would it do that?
I don't know, it does that from time to time.
Is it trying to pick something up?
I don't know.
Why does this sound like it's following us? Okay, yeah, let's move away from
We've
it.
got something in the grass, but it's probably just the grass. But anyway.
Oh god.
That's the thing about this, guys. You need to rule out false positives. And if you're filming grass or trees or
Things that
mannequins,
look like they may have limbs and
yeah,
a body.
it's going to pick up things. So
We'd love to know who the unknown man is. Can you walk close to the light and tell us? A lot of people have seen you around here. We would love to see you too.
can you come join us on the path? Amy crossing the bridge.
Crossing the river?
And this tree, this looks like it could be the body tree.
Oh yeah. Has it got a hollow bottom?
I don't know. I don't think it is. It just kind of reminds me of that one.
Just looks like a dead tree.
Yeah, hey, like It looks like it would have a body-sized hole in it.
So we're not sure if that tree's still around, are we?
I don't think it is. It was like the 1830s, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
What was that?
what is that? That's odd. You can see that on
Yeah.
camera?
It's like a wooden structure.
It's like, why is that here? There's nothing around.
A wooden structure with glass on top? I don't know.
What is this? Is this some kind of farming thing?
I don't know.
Oh my god!
What? What? Ooh.
Yeah.
Does it have an end? What is that? Where does it go?
I don't know, but this is like wigging me out. Like,
Why?
don't go into the tall grass. Like, a velociraptor is gonna come out of here at me, and I can hear animals or. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Maybe it's making it worse that I'm shining the light at it.
Yeah, let's not shine lights in it anymore.
I think it's like a pigeon or something. Anywho, what the is this?
Yeah. Oh, there's stairs on it too, going up.
Should I go up?
Hmm. What's up there?
Are they safe?
Yeah, look at it.
Just like this wooden fence crap. And it's got all rope on it. Again, I'm always asking you guys in the comments, let me know if you know what this thing is. It's like a stage or something. Ooh, this part is wigging me out because we need to cross through here. Through the tall grass where all the animal noises are. There's probably like have spiders here as well.
Okay, you're on spider duty.
Yeah. Now guys, what I think we're going to do is we're going to kind of circle back and then keep investigating, but focus our investigation kind of at the past, like where we started, so Dead Man's Pass. I'm assuming the body was found down that way, so I want to do a bit more work there. But you guys are going to see that in part 2. Now, I don't know how to say this, guys. Like, normally I would do a video at this location, like maybe a 1-part video, but because of the current situation with COVID and everything, it's been really, really difficult for me to get out and show you guys more cool locations and keep filming. And it either means, you know, I have to keep changing and evolving my content or run out of content and stop posting, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to like do things a bit differently, stretch things out, you know. I still want to deliver content because I know there's people that watch my videos every week, the 2 videos I post a week. I know there's some of you that are always there for every single one, and people have said, you know, Amy, it means a lot to me that you're still posting throughout COVID. And I really don't want to let anyone down. I think that's a big thing for me, so I'm trying my best to keep content coming, to keep it fresh and, you know, different. But yeah, I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I think it's a cool location. I don't know if we got too much paranormal stuff. It kind of is freaking me out, the birds and the animals and that.
If you live nearby and you're after a nice little night stroll, definitely come here.
Yeah, I mean, don't come here alone, like especially if you're coming at night. Come in numbers so you're safe. Ugh.
Safe from the birds.
Birds, there's a lot of birds. And you know, there were some creepy people here earlier that were like, I don't know, they just weirded me out.
They tried to steal your GoPro.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were going to steal my GoPro, but I was like, hey, don't touch that, it's mine.
The body was kind of stowed away in the tree.
People have said that it's haunted. And there is like a little bit of a vibe here. If you just walk down the path, we may be able to see you.
Oh,
I think pretty interesting.
No, I'm not going in there.
Something going on down here too. It's freaking me out. Other than being haunted and having a dead man's body shoved in a tree here, like there's something else going on up here. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Remember, subscribe because I've got that part 2 video coming. Also make sure you like, comment and all that good stuff. But if you want to do more reading about Dead Man's Pass or any of the other haunted places I've visited from around the world, head to AmysCrypt.com, my website. You guys can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. I'm at AmysCrypt. And I post bonus content on my Patreon, YouTube members. Links are below. But thank you so much for watching, Crypt Keepers. Until next time.